Sarah's smile was the first thing anyone would see when they met her. It was the one thing in her life that was never out of place for a petite, light-skinned girl just stepping into her 20s and ready for the opportunities that awaited her, like college and love.
Still me?
Those are nice pictures. She's still the same Sarah I met today, though 20 years older. A wiser Sarah, brave enough to admit that that smile was the makeup she wore to hide the tracks of her tears.
Just carried that baggage with me. Grew up, got married, got a family. And the challenges of life added to the baggage already I had from the past. Drama.
Sarah is recovering from depression, a condition she says began when she was younger, living at home with her 6 siblings, alone.
My mother was unwell most of the time from the time I was born. Many times she was away from home. She would be in the city seeking treatment. Sometimes she would be away for months at a time. And 7 children. Many times we were on our own. So we were more or less parenting ourselves.
It is only later that Sarah would realize that her mother suffered from depression, depending on antidepressants for over 10 years, a condition that she says was not made any better by their father then.
One thing which was outstanding is he was never happy. He was always upset. So we all avoided him. And we knew that if we had to talk to him about something, we really had to discuss it, and unless it was the only way out, we avoided telling him anything. So it was very difficult for everybody because he was always upset. The mood in the house was not good because of that.
It is that baggage that she would carry into her marriage with Susan Keter, convincing herself that she would make a better home for her husband and children than she ever had. But when her 2 children had to undergo medical surgery within months of each other, with the youngest going under the knife just 5 days after he was born, Susan felt helpless, unable to shield her children from sickness and pain, so much that she too fell ill.
I had high blood pressure and I had chronic headaches, I had sleeping problems, and I had a very, very bad backache.
It is at the hospital that Susan says her condition worsened, especially because of how her family and friends treated her condition when it was diagnosed as depression.
But they would really lecture me. And quote for me examples, even so and so, this and that happened to them and they are not down.
It is during this time that she says she sunk deeper.
I would say if I had the right support systems, things would have been different. Unfortunately, a lot of the people in my circles didn't really understand. They blamed me.
Susan's journey to recovery is one she describes as trial and error, going through antidepressant pills and even counseling. She, however, says that her big break was when she decided to address the problem herself through pen and paper.
I started writing about my pain, but as I went by, I started writing a lot of sense. I started understanding things better.
She would later see her daughter undergo similar depression, even attempting suicide twice. What she says could mean the condition runs in the family, but 1 year on, she, her husband and their 6 children have refused to let kill them, only making them stronger. Evelyn Wambui, Monday Special.